Show night tonight.
Round one.
We are set to bring you the action as round one of... You look at Orlando, and in game one, they handled their business at home. This team is hoping to go up 2-0 and take control of the series.
You know, I really think game twos are just so important. A 2-0 lead isn't insurmountable. However, a vast majority of the time, the team up 2-0 advances.
Here are the fives for Philadelphia. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Harris and Embiid are in the middle, and it's Oubre in at the three. Now here's Harris to the paint. Here's Embiid. Pocket six. Here's Edgecombe. And no good. His first shot of the night, missing. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Jamal Mosley gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about the strategy tonight, particularly against Joel Embiid. He said, quote, "I told my guys to get as physical as they want," adding, "He's not a guy you can guard gently. He demands that you get aggressive." Hopefully that assertive defense gets Coach the results he's looking for. Back to you guys.
Thanks for that, Allie.
Anytime he can, Bane is taking this shot. I mean, he is supremely confident from range.
Embiid drawing the double team from deep. And it's Edgecombe with a three.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And it's good. 2 points.
And the offense, I mean, 3 or 4, a solid start for this game.
Maxey surveys. Out to the right wing. Here's Embiid. And here's Oubre from the arc. Good. And the assist to Embiid.
When he finds his kind of look at the arc, Oubre can seem like it's automatic.
From deep, Bane. And another three for Orlando.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Maxey passes to Oubre. The three. And it's Maxey missing. For Orlando, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. That shot wide open.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
Bring music, scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up?
Embiid can't hit. Magic leading by 8. Over to the left wing. Here's Black. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Down low. And Harris throws it down.
I tell you what, fellas, like seeing Harris be engaged from there. I mean, refusing to settle for the simple layup. Nice finish.
Black, no good. 76ers trail by 6. And here's Oubre from the arc. Orlando with the rebound. Argo's got 4 rebounds now. An incredible season for MP last year as a rookie. Took home the Rookie of the Year honors. But you get the feeling this is just the beginning for him.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot more pressure. and responsibility placed on MP's shoulders this year. But from the way he's burst onto the scene last year as a rookie, there's no doubt in my mind that he can build on that this season.
And it's good for 2.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
And excellent. Perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
It really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
And down it goes. 2 points.
That's where Maxi's at his best. He wants to get the ball inside.
Pass to Bain from outside the arc. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Oubre, and he jams it home with authority.
An incredible athlete. Kelly Oubre Jr. looks to throw it down.
Black, left side. And another 3 for Orlando.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Now here's Maxey. Baseline jumper. It's rebounded by Wagner.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Here's Pargo. And again, it's Orlando with a 3. We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, BA. That's just not fair.
Black outside, over Maxey. And again, it's Orlando converting.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 16-point game. They need this. Embiid's shot is good. Embiid's got his second bucket on the night.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now, BA, you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Here's Maxey following the 3-point basket by Orlando. Tries a 10-footer. Embiid misses. Here's Pargo. He's covered by Oubre. Pargo, good. Pargo's got 16 points now.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Magic leading by 20. You know, words sometimes don't do justice to MP's greatness on the court, Grant. But how about numbers? A 20-20-20 triple-double.
Oh, BA, the kind of stat stuffing we've only seen before from Wilt Chamberlain and Russell Westbrook. He's lighting up box scores, opponents, marquees, you name it. He is here to shine.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Orlando making some changes. And Caro's checked in for Franz Wagner. And it's Jalen Suggs in for Black. Philadelphia also making some changes. Barlow's checked in for Harris. Grimes comes in for Oubre. And Watford subbed in for Tyrese Maxey.
Leading the charge. What a huge quarter for him.
Pass to Embiid. Here's Barlow. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Here's Pargo. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Pass to Grimes. Here's Embiid. Batase covering. Embiid misses.
Operating from mid-range, that's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
The three from Suggs. It's hauled in by the Sixers. To the middle. And stolen by Suggs. Now here's Bane. From downtown. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now here's Embiid. He has 6. Tipped.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
To halt the run. And Hargo pulls it down. Hargo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Bane. And Orlando attacks on 2 more.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Watford the pass to Embiid. And Hargo pulls it down. Orlando with the ball. The 3 from Suggs. The rebound by Embiid. Here's Grimes. Philadelphia with another miss. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Hargo, good.
He's rolling. The best start to a game you could hope for.
Talk about putting up points in a hurry. He can't miss right now.
Here's Edgecombe. Outside Grimes. Pass to Edgecombe. Philadelphia moving it around. Grimes up top. No one near him. Rebound by the Magic. Hargo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And he drives in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Hargo's got 28 points for the game.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Pass to Embiid. Over Batase. Embiid gets the bucket.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
On the wing, Bane lets the 3 fly. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Great D that time from Bane. Edgecombe's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Pargo. And another 3 for Orlando.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch, that's for sure.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense. So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now. The floater, always a hard shot to contest.
Hargo passes to Bane. Banchero outside. And another 3 for Orlando.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Oh, they're lucky that pass was just tipped and not taken. Could have been worse.
For 3, Maxey. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we got a blowout underway here. Orlando ahead, just dominating this one. And we'll return shortly. And let's get you back to the action as game 2 is getting... For Philadelphia, Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Barlow. Tobias Harris comes in for Watford, and it's Edgecombe in for Grimes. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. Jalen Suggs out there with Anthony Black. And it's Pargo in at the 3. That's who's out there for Orlando. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Clearly an MVP caliber talent now. Embiid continues to impress with his versatility on both ends. A man that big shouldn't be able to do the stuff that he does with the ball.
Oubre, he's checked in for Edwards. Orlando has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the 76ers put on a show. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, BA. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. Orlando shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And the Magic making a change here. Wagner's checked in. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Watford's checked in.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
The 3 from Edgecombe. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. Embiid's got assist number 5 here tonight.
They are definitely shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Here's Pargo. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Pargo's got 40 points.
What more can he do? I mean, my goodness, it's certainly his night.
Here's Harris. Out to Oubre. Takes a 3. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Banchero's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Pargo. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
Woo, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Well, he's leading the way, trying to get everybody else going now.
Orlando has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his 3rd for the game, his 2nd in this quarter.
Pass to Edgecombe. Here's Oubre. It's rebounded by Wagner.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Bataze's checked in for Orlando. Wagner comes in for Paolo Banchero. The 76ers also with a sub. Barlow's checked in for Watford.
Good example of nice timing that time from Jalen Suggs. Very impressive.
Pass to Embiid. Fires the 3. Ooh, he connects. His 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
The 76ers shooting it very well. 52% during the second. Embiid, a screen on Suggs. Here's Edgecombe. He's covered by Suggs. Here's Embiid. That one is off. Some solid D from Bataze.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
You know, the mindset Harris has is one that allows him to be ready to shoot as soon as that ball touches his hands. Catch and fire.
Here's the 3. Connects again from distance.
The three's coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Yes, and now tied for the third most three-point field goals in a single game in playoff history. Here's Embiid, using his post moves to get the 2 points. Embiid's got 12 now in this quarter.
A strong start, and if anything, he's gotten better in the second quarter.
And again for three.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena in awe.
And you know, he finds himself tied for second place all time in three-point makes for a playoff game. Harris misses. And the Magic shooting has been ridiculous. 75% in this game.
He's officially taken over this first half, making all the right reads.
Pass to Embiid. Embiid drawing the double team. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Here's Edgecombe. He's covered by Suggs. And here's Harris. There's the triple. And Pargo pulls it down. Lets it go from deep. Good! Another from three.
If you hadn't noticed already, just an incredible shooting display. And he just keeps going and going.
Well, he now owns the second most three-point makes in a game in playoff history. How about that? And so it's Orlando. And they're up an insane amount going into the break. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. Back after this.
Hello and welcome everybody. Coming into halftime of Game 2, there's an air of confidence for the Orlando Magic.
In terms of efficiency, they've been on point. Incredible execution. I love the way they're playing on both ends.
Yeah, they're piling up a massive lead, partly because they're not giving anything away. Checking out the circumstances for the Orlando Magic. Do you guys agree they're looking very confident at this point?
Yeah, they just need to keep doing what they're doing. They're doing like me tonight. TCB, taking care of the business.
Well, I'm not sure what business you're talking about, Shaq, but I do agree with you. The message in the locker room is just simple. Don't let up. Finish off this game.
And still a half to go, but you get a sense the momentum is strongly in their favor. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round one game continues. And for the 76ers, they're shooting pretty well at 45%. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Harris and Embiid are in the middle. And it's Oubre in at the three. So it's Philadelphia now. Outside Maxey. For three. And so it looks like the Sixers will retain possession here. Batadze against Embiid. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Goga Batadze.
Don't care how strong you are, how big you are, what you think you can do. Embiid is a load to handle. And Joel will get to the line.
The three from Bain. Rebound by Philadelphia.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Another bucket! Wow!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Pass to Embiid. Outside Oubre from behind the arc. Orlando grabs the miss. Wagner's got 4 rebounds now.
Stumbling to...
And yes, another basket.
You see how easily he's getting buckets? To be this hot must be a heck of a feeling.
Man, and get this, he's now tied for the 3rd most points in a playoff game ever. Embiid can't hit.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
The 3 from Bane. Hits a 3-pointer. Bane's got 28.
A nice start to the 3rd. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Finally get one to drop after starting the half with 4 straight clanks.
Orlando has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. From deep, Bane. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. Harris on the wing. Inside, Oubre. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Oubre's got 11.
Oubre not taking no for an answer there was not going to be
Good. He hits again.
He has taken over this game.
And by the way, he's now tied for the 2nd most points in a playoff game all time. Pass to Embiid. Back to Oubre. Launches it. And Pargo pulls it down. Pargo's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Jacks up a 3. He got it again. Sensational.
His offensive excellence continues to be on full display.
And he's now moved into 2nd all-time for scoring in a playoff game. Outside Oubre. Fires for 3. And the 76ers get it back. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. Here's Pargo. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. The 3 from Bane. And another 3 for Orlando.
Bombs away in the 1st half. He's followed up the effort with 3 more triples since.
Out to Oubre. Will it go? Philadelphia with another miss.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
And it's good! He hits another one! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
The BA, it feels like he can't miss.
always able to see the complete floor. Maxey, great vision.
Here's Pargo. Oh, another one falls!
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Unloads from 13, and it comes off the front of the rim. And Orlando shooting a sensational 78% from the field in this game. And again, another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
Harris. And Harris throws it down.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
On the wing, Bane. The three is up. And again for three.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. Pass to Embiid. Now here's Harris. Defended by Wagner. Goes up from the block. Back to Maxey. Three-pointer. Buries it from three. Maxey's got 8.
You got to get out on that if you're the defender. Maxey is very capable from beyond the arc.
Sinks the tray.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Pass to Harris. Deflected. Here's Pargo. Maxey covering. Orlando moving the ball around. Hits yet again. Wow!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. Pass to Oubre. Embiid inside. Batase covering. There's the block. Here's Pargo. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Magic.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Embiid misses.
After knocking down a couple in the first half, he hasn't gotten a three to fall since.
Back to Black. Pass to Wagner. Here's Pargo. Now Wagner, pounded by Harris. The three from Bane. And another three for Orlando.
Wow. What can you say?
They haven't looked like themselves the last few possessions.
They haven't. This is when they really need to be patient and get a clean look.
Outside Maxey. Shot clock at 6. Off target from outside.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a three at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Pargo, good.
He's been perfect this quarter. They keep feeding him, and he keeps delivering.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Now here's Embiid. The D's right on him. Back to Maxey. Philadelphia needs to get off a shot. A clear look for Embiid. Offensive rebound. Pass to Maxey. Here's Edgecombe. Fires from deep. And Pargo pulls it down.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be...
Connects again from distance.
And he's notched the third most three-pointers in a single game in NBA playoff history.
Yes, one of the best games of his life, or anyone's for that matter. He has been unstoppable. That one goes in. Harris has got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, that's a nice touch from Harris right there, showing you exactly how under control he is close to the basket.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Maxey. And Pargo pulls it down. Pargo's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today. This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Embiid. The shot comes out. Some solid D from Batase. Here's Orlando. The three from Bane. And another three for Orlando.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Pass to Maxey. And Black over to help. Here's Edgecombe. Give him 8 points now. Over Bane. Philadelphia with another miss.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Pure from three-point range.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Pass to Maxey. Shot to stop the run. Orlando grabs the miss.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Here's Edgecombe, guarded by Bane. Here's Maxey. Orlando grabs the miss. Batase's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Pargo. It's rebounded by Edgecombe.
Hey, even guys at his skill level will miss those from time to time. But it doesn't happen often.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Here's Pargo. Again! What an avalanche! That's 91. An incredible feat.
Incredible indeed. This is just a flat-out insane performance.
Count it. 25 points for Joel Embiid.
With his diverse offensive game, 7 feet tall, maybe a little north of that, and 280 pounds, Embiid might be the toughest assignment in the league.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Outside Maxey. Pass to Embiid. And so it's Orlando showing no mercy and just piling it on, looking dominant and focused right now. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be back in a moment. Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. We've got... So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Now Maxey. To the inside. Embiid against Carter. The shot's good. Embiid's got 7 points for the quarter.
He's doing everything he can, though he might have to do even more.
And again for 3.
I mean, he is scorching hot right now. He could be on his way to setting a franchise postseason record with his shooting.
He's caught fire at the right time for this team. Stepped up big in the postseason for him.
Clear he's pressing a little bit right now, and that's not going to help.
Here's Pargo. Soft touch off the glass.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
The deep 3. Good! Another from 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Here's Maxey. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
Pargo, good.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Barlow passes to Maxey. Tries the 9-footer, and the shot goes down. 34 points for Joel Embiid.
Nothing new for Embiid here, going off for a big scoring performance, par for the course.
Here's Pargo, and again! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
NBA, it feels like he can't miss.
Pass to Embiid. And Embiid gets the double team. Oh, Carter with the block.
That 7'5" wingspan of Wendell Carter's coming into play right there. What a deny.
And again for 3.
Incandescent from long range. The defense throwing up their hands. How do you stop them?
And he's now tied the single-game playoff record for three-pointers made. Looking at who's out there now for Philadelphia. Tobias Harris checked in for Barlow. Oubre comes in for Edwards. And it's Edgecombe in for Grimes. Here's Embiid. And Carter with the block.
Wendell Carter Jr. at 6'11", able to use his great length to get the block right there.
Connects again from distance.
He continues to push the envelope, out-distancing his own record for triples made in a playoff game. Just an absolute flamethrower.
It's a new first-place mark. He only needs the slimmest of windows to get that thing off, and you always expect it to fall through. Timeout called, the 76ers. Wagner's checked in for Carter.
Number 21, Moritz Wagner.
And here's Oubre from the arc. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The rebound by Maxey. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 6 so far in the 4th. Pass to Embiid, looking to win the run. Rebounded by Suggs.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Here's Pargo. Yet another bucket.
And even early on in the first half, as this historic offensive performance kept piling up, we almost sensed that he might end up eclipsing his own record, breaking that record and now setting a new all-time record for points in a postseason game. He already beat Michael Jordan's record, and delivering another performance better than that? Words cannot even describe it.
Yeah, he's truly in a league of his own, competing not only against the greatest of all time, but now competing against his own incredible accomplishments. It's breathtaking to see the expert craftsmanship, the precision, the untouchables, and another dime for him.
And his passing continues to be the story. He's got the defense in the palm of his hands.
And he's now tied for the 2nd most assists in a single game in playoff history. Maxey on the wing. He's covered by Suggs. Maxey passes to Harris. Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Inside, here's Wagner. And the dunk by Wagner.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Pass to Oubre. Now here's Embiid. Philadelphia moving it around. Screen by Embiid. And here's Oubre from the arc. That shot off the mark.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Here's Pargo. Knocks down the long J. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to Harris. Suggs against Maxey. To the paint. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Strong move and a little spicy, too. Embiid's passion for the game, the way he plays, I love it.
Pargo, good.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc. You'd certainly like to see a little better rim protection right there.
Here's Pargo, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
The longer this game goes on, the hotter he gets.
Well, the 76ers shooting at a reasonable 46% this 4th. And here's Oubre from the arc. And Pargo pulls it down.
Hey, I have no idea why he's still shooting threes. He's got to find another way to be productive.
And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the 4th. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Pass to Edgecombe. 5 on the clock. From the arc. And again with the rebound.
It seems like he's grabbing every rebound.
That last one ties him for most in a playoff game in this organization's history.
And so that's the end of game 2. No question, this is a big win for the Magic.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to.
There's another rebound.
This night will have a place in the franchise history book. Since the team's existence, no one's had this many rebounds in a single game.
He's been sensational. A show of force on the glass. Pass to Embiid. Outside Oubre. To stop the run. The rebound by Carter.
No matter how good you are, It's tough with the defender draped all over you.
Here's Pargo. Another one falls. Amazing. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Maxey passes to Harris. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Big answer from Harris, and I love it. A legitimate threat from outside the arc.
76ers foul. Kelly Oubre. First personal foul.
And he drops the first. And he makes both free throws. And Philadelphia has possession. So it's the Magic winning this one easily. And this win shows they have the momentum so far in this series. Up 2 games to none now.
They just look so confident out there. They're playing selfless ball, and their chemistry has never looked better.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA. Brought to
round one.
Welcome, everyone, to Game 3 of this Eastern Conference Round 1. Taking a look at Philadelphia. You know, there's been a large gap between their expectations and their performance. But here at home, this crowd will give them a burst of energy. You can feel it.
And there's nothing quite like a home crowd in the postseason. I'd expect this place to give every ounce of energy to encourage their team tonight.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. Desmond Bain out there with Black. And it's Pargo in at the 3. Now, here's Maxey. And they double up Maxey. Embiid, no good. In the corner, it's Bain. Drains the three-pointer.
Well, obviously, Bain has the range for this shot. He's not put off by shooting from the corner.
Harris, right side, and slam dunk by Harris.
A fantastic dunk, and he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly, who knows, but there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now, here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. In the corner, it's Oubre. That 3 off the mark.
Well, this isn't the start they wanted. Need to just settle down and move the ball for better shots.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Makes it off the glass.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
Here's Pargo. He's got 5. And another 3 for Orlando. You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
And, Kevin, something we've only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to exhibit to manufacture a stat line like that.
So it's Philadelphia now after the three-pointer from Parker. Maxey with it, working on Black. Oubre, no one around him. No good on the 3. Magic leading by 10. Here's Pargo. He's got 11. Banchero, that's good.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Harris outside. Maxey passes to Embiid. Oubre outside. Off target from outside.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played,
the defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
The 76ers trail by 16. Harris outside. Embiid finds Maxey. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to Pargo. Bain for 3, and another 3 for Orlando.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
Get loud for that one once again.
Pass to Edgecombe. Outside, Maxey. Can they get it? In the corner, it's Oubre. Just 4 to shoot. And nothing seems to work as that one misses, and he's 0 for 5.
Well, deep into the game, his team is lagging, and he's been unable to help. Brutal performance from him.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Now, here's Maxey. Still scoreless.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
And here's Maxey after the three-pointer from Desmond Bain. Pass to Embiid. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Oh, clever pass there from Maxey. So good at finding his teammates.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the 76ers. Coach and I talked about the ways that Paolo Banchero is used on offense and how his defense will respond. He said with Paolo, he can deploy in any area of the floor and be effective. Personally, I think he's the most dangerous at the elbows, but he can go to work anywhere. You have to know where he is at all times. Back over to you, Kevin.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Here's Edgecombe. Pulls it up. Carter pulls it in.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bain.
And he continues to shoot a perfect percentage. Clearly a big reason why they're up right now.
Harris, right side. Pass to Embiid. In the corner, it's Oubre. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. Oubre's got 5.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Outside, Maxey. Oubre on the wing. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. The 76ers will go for a different look here. Arlo's checked in. Kevin Huerter comes in for Kelly Oubre. Quentin Grimes is checked in for Edgecombe. And Trendon Watford subbed in for Maxey. Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Jalen Suggs comes in for Black. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. And here's Embiid. Embiid with the screen on Suggs. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Shot by Grimes, no good. In the corner, it's Bain. And the Magic, another 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Watford. No one near Huerter as he lets it fly. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The defense had to expect this. Hubert Huerter is going to come right back with a 3-pointer of his own.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Yeah, they have made the most of their transition chances.
Down low. Pass to Grimes. Offensive rebound. Barlow. Rejected by Pargo. MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
Now here's Embiid. That one's off, still out of sync.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Here's Bane. Again, the Magic score.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
The 76ers again can't hit it. Embiid's gone 2 for 5 tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Pargo. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Here's Herter. Pargo with the rebound. Pargo's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Payne for 3. Wow, that makes him a perfect 10 for 10, double-digit perfection.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Pass to Embiid. Sent back by Carter.
That is exactly what these coaches want to see from Carter. Defend the rim.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Orlando also making some changes. Mo Wagner comes in for Carter. And Banchero's subbed in for Wagner. And it's Orlando's ball. The 3. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Outside Lowry. Pass to Herter. Looking to end the run. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Herter's got 5.
Obviously, Herter's focus offensively is on the outside, but his touch translates into the paint as well. Well, his offense is carrying them right now, and even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
That one falls.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Shot's good by Pargo.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
The 76ers shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Now here's Herter. T right on him. Pass to Barlow. Nice defense from Wagner.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And so it's Orlando, able to put on a show for the ages. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we're back with you, all set. Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Mo Wagner. Pargo comes in for Paolo Banchero. Baines checked in for Howard. And it's Anthony Black in for Suggs. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. The pairing up front is Harris and Embiid. And it's Oubre in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Pass to Harris. And dunk by Harris.
A solid athlete with a good vertical. Harris knows how to get inside and hammer it home.
Here's Pargo. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Embiid kicks to Oubre. A three-pointer is right on target. Oubre's got 11.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Now here's Embiid. 14 points for him, and it's good for 2. 16 points for Joel Embiid.
Yeah, he's picking it up here in the second quarter after a slow start.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. From deep, Maxey. It's hauled in by the Magic. It was a big win for them, coming off Tuesday's match.
They played terrific defensively. The few cracks they showed, guys were quick to rotate and help each other out.
And nothing feels better than a win where team defense is the main factor.
So it's Philadelphia now. After the three-pointer from Desmond Bane. Edgecombe, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the 76ers put on a show. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points and put up double digits in 3 categories. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Allie, we appreciate the update. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Orlando dictating the flow. Here's Bane. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
And it's no secret that Embiid enjoys the spotlight. When he gets a chance to show off some, he seizes it. Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
It's hauled in by the Magic. Pargo's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. In the corner, it's Bane. Sinks the triple. Bane's got 44.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Here's Oubre. And finished off by Oubre.
And the leaping ability of Oubre Jr. When he gets inside, this guy's determined to finish.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Wagner's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Philadelphia's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Here's Pargo, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Pargo's got 54 points.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
Here's Embiid. Pargo with the rebound. Pargo's. Here's the three. Yet another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Stolen for the finish. He goes in for the dunk.
Well, there's the length of block coming into play. The wingspan making a difference.
Philadelphia's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. And here we go with Pargo running it up the court. And a wide open look for Bane. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Good, another from 3.
Unbelievable shooting, and he continues to climb the all-time leaderboards for threes made in a playoff game.
Offensive fireworks from long range. So fun to watch, putting on a show on the big stage.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And so it's the Orlando Magic enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Greetings, everybody.
Well, they were the tougher team in that half, and it showed up in a number of ways. Just look at the rebounding numbers, Ernie.
Yeah, that differential really. Taking a look at the situation. Thank you for being with us.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. What a game we're seeing from Money.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him.
Good, he hits again.
And he now owns third place for most points in a playoff game.
An incredible game, no doubt. Nothing can slow him down. Pass to Oubre. Here's Maxey. Here's Embiid. Buries it down low. Embiid's got 22.
Well, no question, Joel Embiid is page 1 on the scouting report. Maybe page 2 and 3 as well. He is a handful. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. They get it back.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. It's good from long range. Harris has got 9.
And the floor spacing that Harris provides is a key part of his game.
Here's Pargo. Connects again from distance.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Now GA tied for the third most three-point field goals in single-game playoff history. Harris, good.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for.
And another assist for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
And the shot goes in. Harris has got 7 points for the quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
DJ, edge code. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Pargo. Non-stop scoring machine here. And it's Banchero missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And here's Maxey outside.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
Yeah, they're winning the possession battle, and that's often what decides games in the NBA.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Back to Oubre. Pass to Embiid. Oubre outside. 5 to shoot. From deep, Maxey. Banchero grabs the board.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Embiid, the pass to Maxey. Back to Embiid. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Carter. On the wing, Bane. And again for 3.
And he's notched the third most three-pointers in a single game in NBA playoff history.
GA, one of the best games of his life, or anyone's, any players for that matter. He's been unstoppable. kicks it out to Maxey. To stop the run. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more. Look, this guy is clearly on a heater from deep. If you're the defense, you cannot allow him to shoot it from out there.
Harris, right side. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. Here's Pargo. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. And another three for Orlando.
And if you thought the break would slow him down, you were wrong. He remains red hot from deep.
Outside, Maxey. Here's Embiid. Another possession, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Here's Pargo. And again, it's Orlando converting.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Pass to Oubre. Banchero against Harris. Embiid sets the pick for Harris. At the top of the key, Oubre. 5 on the clock. Here's Maxey. And he uses the glass on the layup. Maxey's got 8.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Again, what an avalanche!
81 on the night, channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. Pass to Embiid. Rebound by the Magic. Carter's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Pargo. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it.
And another assist.
And his passing continues to be the story. He's got the defense in the palm of his hand.
And Greg, he's now tied for the 2nd most assists in a single game in playoff history. And it goes down 2 points. 26 points for Joel Embiid.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead. I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Outside, Maxey for 3. Oubre gets the 3-pointer to fall. He's got 16.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on it.
And another assist for him.
And to see the way he's picked apart the defense, creating for his teammates, he's been nothing short of extraordinary.
Greg, a new mark for the 2nd most assists in a single playoff game. He is truly on a mission.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Assisted by Desmond Bain.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Oubre outside. Pass to Embiid. Rebound by the Magic. Pargo's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Fires for 3. Good! Another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
To halt the run, and again another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
On the wing, Bain. And got it! Another basket. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Here's Edgecombe. Another possession, another assist.
And he's in total control of the offense. What a game.
In fact, he's almost at the franchise record for assists in a playoff game.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Pass to Oubre. Now Embiid. 3-pointer. Oubre can't get it to go. Here's Pargo. Non-stop scoring machine here. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Inside. Here's Embiid. The shot, no good. Takes the 3. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that 3-point shot.
To the paint.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And the basket by Harris. 15 points for Tobias Harris.
And not being as aggressive from the 3-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Black the pass to Banchero. The tray. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
3 points.
And those aren't the type of 3-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Maxey kicks to Oubre. From 12 feet out, it's hauled in by the Magic. Here's Black, and he's good on the 3 ball. Black's got 7 points.
Yeah, the combination of shooting and size, it's what made Black a top 10 pick.
Back to Maxey. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
And Black wants to keep getting better as a shooter. Draining shots like this will certainly help his confidence.
Harris, right side. Harris draws the double. No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. Basket is good, the assist from Harris.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Shot's good by Pargo.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And that one's good, Maxey.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And again for 3.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena slack-jawed.
And Greg, he finds himself tied for second place all-time in 3-point makes for a playoff game. And so it's Orlando, holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
NBA. And some changes. Goga Bitadze comes in for Mo Wagner. And it's Pargo in for Carter. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. The pairing up front is Harris and Embiid. And it's good! Another from 3.
Never resting on his laurels. He has once again put on a clinic, breaking his own record for second most triples all time in a playoff game.
Putting on a clinic indeed. You know, when he gets in a zone like this, it's exhilarating to watch. At least for us it is. I've got to assume it feels just about the opposite for anybody tasked with slowing him down. It's got to be very, very hard. Pass to Edgecombe. And the rejection by Pargo. And they get it back. Embiid, no good.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
And good! There's another.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Maxey passes to Oubre. Now Embiid. Here he goes. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And it's the way he plays the game. Embiid draws a ton of contact. He makes it work for him, and that ability to get to the free throw line is such a valuable asset.
Here's Pargo. Wagner passes to Bitadze. And again, it's Orlando converting.
We always talk about Wagner's versatility. That includes the playmaking.
Here's Edgecombe. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
Here's Pargo. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he continues to move the needle, breaking his own record for the second highest points total in a playoff game. This man is on a mission.
He is a man on a mission. He just keeps going. Extra motivated to come up big in the biggest games. He has certainly done that tonight. A performance that will be remembered for a long, long time.
He is cold-blooded, drops the dagger, piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Some solid defense from Pargo. On offense, here are the Magic. They're on a 19-7 run. To the left side wing. Here's Suggs. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Yeah, and for Suggs, his three-point shooting has come a long way since entering the league.
Maxey feeling it out a bit. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Shot's good by Pargo.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Maxey against Suggs. Pass to Edgecombe. Launches a 3. The shot, no good.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always...
And another assist for him.
And he continues to serve up dimes with pinpoint precision.
Well, his assist total now tying the record for a playoff game. What an amazing individual performance. Maxey, no good, and they can't put an end to this drought. And the Magic with possession.
And game 3 will go into record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight, and an important win for the Magic.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches.
And rebounds again.
And he seems like he's grabbing every rebound out there.
That last one ties him for most in a playoff game in this organization's history.
Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Oubre for 3. Here's another rebound.
This night will have a place in the franchise history book since the team's existence.
Connects again from distance.
And he is scorching hot right now. He could be on his way to setting a franchise postseason record with his shooting.
He's caught fire at the right time for this team. Stepped up big in the postseason for him. Another bucket. Wow. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And so...
MP, win this game, move on to the second round. What's going through your mind right now?
Oh, yeah, that we got to finish the job. You let a team like this stick around, they start thinking they got a chance. And we can't let that happen. It ends tonight.
Any special prep when it comes to potential series clinching game?
Yeah, you got to treat it like any other game. That's why I'm at maximum intensity all year round. That's because there is no regular season or playoffs for me. Every time I go out there, I'm looking to do something historic. Tonight's no different.